How are you all? I hope you all are in healthy mood and mind. Okay, so today I am once again together with you for discussing the last lesson of your half yearly, that is on quitting. It is a nice poem with a very good moral written by Edgar Albert Guest. Okay, Edgar Albert Guest. It's a very good moralistic poem that gives us a good lesson of never ever quit in your life. Now, what actually is the word meaning of the word quit? You know that. Quit means when you leave something in the middle of the way. That is, when you, for suppose, you are playing a game, okay, and suddenly you feel that this game is not for me. That is, it doesn't go with my personality or my, what should I say, my vigor or my gravity or my gratitude. So it doesn't suits me. So let's quit. Let's leave the game. Okay. This is the actual meaning of quitting. So on quitting means when you are quitting from a specific place or a specific thing. That means you are, is your mind, that you are proving yourself to be a person who is very fearful, who doesn't have the courage or guts to face the challenges of life. Okay, so life is like a platform where you get the opportunity and chance to get the vibjor of your life. That is 7 different colors. Life comes in front of you as a challenger, as a victorious person, as someone who is a very good and close friend of yours, as a guider of yours, as a moral support of yours, as a pathfinder. Okay, so challenge is also a part of life, and being a human being, I personally feel that we should accept each and every challenge with great honor and gratitude and give the actual respect to that challenge by winning it. So a poet has tried to moralize us or instigate us for going forward or moving without any barrier, keeping it in concern, moving forward to get the highest peak of success in life. Okay, so actually Edgar Albert Guest was a British American writer. He took birth in Britain, and he was an American writer and is known for his sentimental verses. Verses, poems. Verses are poems and prose are the stories. He began his career at the Detroit Free Press in 1895, where he first worked as a copyboy. Copyboy, who is a copyboy means everything is written perfectly, edited. Then you have to copy it out. Write. At that time, matter was not so easy that everything will be so smooth, and the press was new at the time. So his topical verses were published under the column Breakfast Table Chat. Means when you sit in the morning having a breakfast in front of you and you just open the newspaper and small chats are there, you just go through it. So he has began his career by writing those different types of chats in the newspaper, and later on he became one of the 14 often famous writer, poet, and he has also presented life in and its sentimental part everywhere. Okay, so let's see what the poem actually presented to us, or presents to us rather. How much grit do you think you have got? The poem is starting with a question. How much grit, great courage, power, how much confidence, you can say, you think you have got? Can you quit a thing that you like a lot? You may talk of pluck, it's an easy word, and wherever you go, it is often heard. But can you tell to a jot or guess just how much courage you now possess? What a nice mockery. This is a line where that brings a big question mark in front of everyone, including me. How much grit do you think you have? I mean, how much courage do you think you have? You can have success in life apart of being facing lots and lots of hurdles. So can you quit a thing that you like a lot? Do you have the courage to leave anything? To leave specifically that thing rather, which is the most precious and adorable and lovable thing in your life? So, you may talk of pluck. It's an easy word. I mean, pluck like, I'm determined. Yes, I can do it. Oh, really? It's nothing for me. I can easily. It's a game for me. We can say these types of words. It's very easy to utter, but it's very hard to maintain or to prove. And wherever you go, it is often heard. I mean, যেখানেই তুমি যাচ্ছ সেখানেই তোমাকে কেউ কিছু বলে হ্যাঁ আরামসে, এটা কোনো ম্যাটারই না। But when the time is coming that you have to prove yourself, you are backstepping yourself. Why? Because you know whatever you have uttered is not the truth. It's all a fake personality which you have tried to present in front of 5 different people to raise up your standard. But can you tell to a jot or guess how much courage you now possess? So within a fraction of time, will you be able to claim that yes, I do have the courage to accept anything, any challenge? Damn you, what type of challenge can come in front of me? With lots of courage, I'm going to face it off without any single hesitation. You may stand to trouble and keep your grim, but have you tackled self-discipline? Have you ever issued commands to you to quit the things that you like to do? And then, when tempted and sorely swayed, those rigid orders, have you obeyed? You may stand to trouble and keep your grim, strong, but have you tackled self-discipline? You may give lecture to others. Don't do this, don't do that. Get up early in the morning, go to bed at time. Have your lunch and dinner perfectly. Sit with your books and copies. Lead a disciplined life. But have you ever questioned yourself whether you are properly disciplined or not? No, we have never questioned. We always forget if we are fingering one finger to our other and rest out 3 fingers are towards us. That means we are not flawless. We are full of flaws. When we are full of flaws, how can we find flaws, or how can we detect flaws on others? First, the main thing is we have to rectify ourselves. We have to make ourselves flawless, which is next to impossible. But not impossible. I told you next to impossible. That is, everything is possible in this world, but it's hard thing to do. Have you ever issued commands on you to quit the things that you like to do? Have you ever promised yourself that, okay, I'm going to leave this. Whatever situations may come, I'm going to leave this. And then, when tempted and sorely swayed, those rigid orders, have you obeyed? Okay, fine, I'm accepting that you have ordered yourself, you have promised to do something. But just think about it. Have you really followed it? Or it's merely some words which you have uttered? Don't boast on your grit till you have tried it out, nor prate to men of your courage stout. For it's easy enough to retain a grin. In the face of fight, there's a chance to win. But the sort of grit that is good to own is the stuff you need when you are all alone. Don't boast your grit. Boast. Don't feel, oh, I am the superman, I am the superwoman. So I am the greatest person, I can do anything. Don't you feel like that? If you do something good, then let the other people come in front of you and just give respect to you and praise you. Don't you ever praise yourself. That means you are misguiding yourself. Don't prate to men of your courage stout. Don't pretend to be clever, so clever that your words will prove that you are one of the biggest fool in the world. That means don't talk too much. Your tremendous talking or your too much talking can bring out some flaws of your life, some flaws which are inside you, which are still hidden, but because of your loose talk, they are coming out. For it's easy enough to retain a grin. I can do it. It's easy to say. In the face of the fight, there's a chance to win. But when you are standing in front of a big fight or you're facing a fight, if you really have a courage, you can win. Otherwise, just lose. But the sort of grit that is good to own is the stuff you need when you are all alone. When you're alone in your house, when you're totally isolated, or when you're spending some time with yourself, talk about yourself. Think about yourself. Groom yourself. Then only you can regain courage. You can restore that power, or you can restore that mental strength to recover or overcome all the stupid situations of life. How much grit do you think you have got? Can you turn your joys that you like a lot? Have you ever tested yourself to know how far with yourself you can go? If you want to know if you have grit, just pick out a joy that you like and quit. So sweet. Means what? Once again, the poet is challenging us. Do you really think you are a courageous person? I don't think so. Why? Why he's saying so? Can you ever thought of anything which is the most precious thing in your life that gives you tremendous joy and you're ready to remove it from yourself? Test yourself. See whether you can release that thing out or not. Or just pick out the joy of your life and just throw it away. Or give it to someone else so that the other person can live a happy and peaceful life. As peaceful as you are living, or you are leading rather. It's bully sport and it's open fight. It will keep you busy both day and night. For the toughest kind of a game you will find is to make your body obey your mind. And you never will know what is meant by grit unless there's something you have tried to quit. It's a sport, it's a fight, it's a bull's fight. Have you ever seen two bulls fighting? They keep on fighting without a specific gesture, without a specific reason. So it's a bullfight like. Means you cannot justify it why you're fighting with yourself. But if you really want to be a courageous person, you have to talk with yourself, you have to fight with yourself, and you have to quit something very precious in your life. Then only you will learn the lesson of leaving. Then only you will have, then you can assure yourself that yes, I have learned the most prestigious, the most precious knowledge of life. That is to quit something. Oh, so this is your last chapter. Nice poem, a very good lesson for us if we can obey that. I believe you must all have understood. Similarly, as in my previous classes, I repeat once again my signature line. That is, if you have any doubt, give me a message or drop a message in my message box, or you can ping me in my WhatsApp number you all know. So go through the poem, try to put these efforts in your personal life so that you can be a really courageous person in life. Okay, take care of yourself, stay healthy and fit, get well prepared for your forthcoming examination. Thank you. Let's meet you very soon in my next class. Okay, bye. Thank you, children, for watching my videos so nicely. I'll be very obliged if you please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you all.